Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. We have something from Microtech, actually from Microtech, but made by Reich. This was a knife, part of this series, that the first time I became aware of it, it was also labeled as discontinued. You guys can fill me in on the lore there. This is just an unboxing and first impressions. It's not the full review, so we're just kind of casually experiencing this knife together. But yeah, I found that interesting. But I still wanted to have a video on it. I wanted to have like a resource for people who are curious about it, whether now or in the future. So anyways, thanks so much to eKnives for loaning this to me for review. This will go back to eKnives when I'm done. But you can currently buy it at eKnives right now if you want to. I'll link it down in the description. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Real quick, these boxes, this style of box, like it looks cool. You know, it looks great. This style of box is one when, if you pick it up like this, the bottom wants to slide out of it. This needs to be gone. This needs to be eradicated from existence. How many times I've done, now listen, I unbox a lot of stuff. How many times have you picked up a box like this and the bottom has fallen out with the knife, right? Bouncing all over the place. Maybe you haven't experienced that. I've experienced it many times. It makes me want, honestly, it makes me want to load myself into an atomic trebuchet and launch myself into the sun. It's insane. No more of these. Out the side, the magnet, the flip over, the fold in, whatever. Enough of this. We are not expecting it. That's the Apple iPhone, drop it on the floor and your kid cries. Sorry, that'll be $1,000. That box. Please, no more of these. We do not like these. At least make it tight enough. Like there's just not the tolerances on these boxes. It drives me nuts. Right. Anyways, we're not here to review the box. We are here to take a look at. Let's say it correctly. Oh, it's probably on this part. Here we go. This is the Socom Bravo Mini, which to my knowledge is not necessarily a mini knife as many of us would define it. I love the Socom Bravo. Like this is the Socom Bravo series that's made by Reich. Obviously, the original is made by Microtech, discontinued but made in the USA, and then the Socom Elite, which you can still buy, is also made in the USA. This is the Bravo, which they're able to do things that otherwise would not be able to be done by Microtech in the USA, at least not for the price, right? Trying to make this knife, Microtech making this exact knife in the USA would cost such a ridiculous amount of money. Very few people would be interested. And they wouldn't be able to make very many. So they partnered with Reich for a little bit to make these. This is the smaller one. I've always, as soon as I became aware of it, I was immediately intrigued by it. It is definitely smaller. But it has, right off the bat, it just feels like a more compact, obviously, it feels like a more compact version of its bigger and older brother. Sorry, I bumped the camera there a little bit, so we're shaking. Clip retention is, holy moly. This is tight. Clip retention on this guy is wickedly tight. Nice titanium, though. Obviously, titanium it's not really the bolster. It's a faux bolster. This is all the frame. And then we have a carbon fiber scale here, which looks really, really nice. Reich did an amazing job of this. Reich is definitely, as far as like manufacturing complexity or machining complexity, they're definitely up there in some of the most capable that we have on earth. There's a lot of other companies that are able to do the same, a few companies that can do better, right? But Reich is definitely up there. They do an awesome job. Same blue pivot collar. Did they ever release these with different colors? I would have preferred one with a silver collar or maybe a bronze collar. I think that would have been cool. I think I remember seeing some old pictures where they did that. We have absolutely perfect centering there. Very cool. Let's deploy the blade. Deployment feels very nice, very easy. They did keep not quite as large on the thumb studs as the bigger one. We'll bring that back out here and compare in just a moment, but very easy to get at. I got to be honest here. Are the blades? It's different. It is different. I prefer this. Like, there's nothing wrong with this fuller here. It's super cool, wicked looking. I like it. But I think this looks better. I wish they had done this with this. This is just one long swedge here. And then we have M390, not M390MK. Very nice, almost like a, well, it's not three differences. It's like a hand rub satin finish or a machine satin. I'm not really sure if they do it by hand. And then a blasted area in here, which can you use it to deploy? No, that is, I suppose, no, because you can't use it here either. They actually look almost the same in the closed position. This is more of a deeper blue. This is more of a sapphire blue, and this is more of like a blue jeans. I wonder if I just need to wipe it off. Nope, that's just how the anno came out. Looks fine though. The blade looks awesome. Obviously, with this, even with the blade being only, I mean, probably 125, 130 thousandths. I know this guy's way thicker, definitely. It's still not going to have amazing cutting geometry because the flat runs right through the middle, right? So Microtech logo over here. Really surprised they didn't have anything. They got Reich over here. They don't have Reich on this one. They just didn't put it on there. Honestly, the like branding is pretty small and minimal here. This doesn't feel small. It just feels like a medium-sized knife. So nowhere near the mini that it's labeled as. Let's take some measurements here. Overall length, this also is a different finish. Oh, that looks so much better. Oh man, absolutely. I mean, you can tell me what you think in the comments, but I think that looks a lot better. Overall length of the little guy, not really little. It's almost 7 3/4. It is. Yeah, 7 3/4 inches. Blade length is, it's like 3.4. It's almost 3.5. Cutting edge is 3 1/4. Just that area right there. The full size or the standard one is huge. It's 9 inches with a 4-inch blade and a little over 3 3/4 inches of cutting edge. So yeah, while it is mini, I love this knife. I love big knives. They're fun. This would be way easier to carry. The action is also very, very good. Very easy to reverse flick as well. Because of the positioning of the thumb studs and the size of them, it's very easy to get at. Yeah, I mean, there are some edges here that are abrupt. Like these are like 90-degree angles, right? So it's not like, oh my God, wonderful, super cozy ergonomics. There's some areas right there you're going to feel it, but it's not necessarily like the most uncomfortable thing in the world. Far from it, actually. I mean, it's kind of like middle of the road. I could use this fairly comfortably for a decent amount of time before it starts to wear on me. The bigger guy, I'm going to squeeze both of them. I just realized what I said. I'm going to squeeze both of these knives to check ergonomics. Yeah, the big one feels less. The big one hurts more than the little one. I can't escape. I'm sorry. I have no script for this. Okay. Anyways, let's weigh it. Just real quick. Now, it's just like, now everything I say, I'm going to second guess it. Not a review today, just a first impressions video. 3.4 ounces, so titanium carbon fiber. And titanium for the backspace or titanium for the pocket clip. M390 blade. Pretty cool. I like it more than I thought I would. I still need to experience it. Obviously, I need to carry a little bit. That pocket clip is very tight. Very, very tight. So that might be a deal breaker for some people. Still really cool, though. Definitely. I don't know. I wonder why they discontinued it. Maybe poor sales or I don't know. But anyways, if you've ever wanted a closer look at this, there you go. It had a few things that I didn't realize. I will do a full review on it. If you want to wait for that, great. If not, it's linked in the description. I'll also link the bigger ones so you can check them out. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.